All right, to finish off this lesson, we're going to talk about a couple of theorems where if you know the odds, you are able to figure out what the probability is. And I've mentioned multiple times that the two numbers that you're comparing in your odds problems, you can add them together to get the total. And probability is out of total, and that's why you see this theorem here of how to find the probability when given the odds. So when you're given the odds in favor, the first number in the ratio is the favorable outcomes. The second number is the unfavorable outcomes. But you can add the two together to get the total, and that's why to get the probability, it's going to be those favorable outcomes over the total, which is the favorable plus the unfavorable, the two numbers in the odds added together. When you're doing the odds against, that number on top is going to be the unfavorable, which the way it's written is in the theorem is in, and then the denominator to get the total, you're going to add the two numbers in the ratio together. So let's look at a couple examples of how that will work. So if the odds in favor of Shane winning the race are 4-7, what is the probability that he will win? And these are actually quite simple. The probability that he will win is going to be he won 4 times out of 4 plus 7 times. That's going to be the total. The favorable was 4, the unfavorable was 7. So the probability that he will win is 4 out of 4 plus 7, which is 4 out of 11. And that cannot be reduced, so that is your answer. Kind of on the reverse side of that, if I give you the probability of an event happening, we can figure out the odds against it happening. So if an event happens 88 out of 93 total times, then how many times does it not happen? And that's going to be the way that you would figure out is you would take the 93 times that it happens, subtract the 83 times, the 93 total times, 93 is the total, subtract the 88 from that to give you 5. So the odds against it happening are 5 compared to 88. Because it didn't happen 5 times, it did happen 88 times, and we want odds against, and you can see that if we add the 5 and the 88 together, we get the 93 total in the denominator.